Good morning 10th class. Today we will study about respiratory system in human beings. We simply mean that respiration involves exchange of gases. Gases were oxygen and carbon dioxide. Oxygen is taken inside the body and carbon dioxide will be released outside the body of human. The oxygen which we taken inside the body is the fresh air, and which we release outside the body in the form of carbon dioxide is a foul air. The oxygen is transported to the body, to the inside of the body, into the lungs, and carbon dioxide will be released out from the lungs to the exterior of the body. This is simply the definition or mechanism of respiration. Now we will discuss the mechanism of respiration in details, the part of respiratory system, etc. Now we will talk about the parts or the organs which are involved in respiration. Or the organs which participate, which help in respiration process. These are external nostrils, second is nasal cavity, third is internal nostrils, fourth is pharynx, fifth is larynx, trachea, and the most important organ of respiration in human being is organ of respiration in humans are a pair of lungs. Lungs help in exchange of gases in human body. This is the diagram of human respiratory system. We know that human respiratory system consists of organs. This is the nose, and this is the nasal passage, and this is the nasal cavities. External nose open into the internal nostrils. And internal nostrils open into the pharynx, and this is the box which appears below pharynx and above trachea is known as larynx. Larynx is also called voice box. Then pharynx leads into trachea, and these ring-like structure which are present in pharynx are known as cartilaginous rings. Then trachea enters into a pair of lungs, left lung and right lung. When trachea enters into lungs, these divided into bronchi. These are a pair of bronchi. Each lung is covered by a membrane known as pleural membrane या फिर pleura, and each lung is covered by two membranes, outer membrane and inner membrane. In between the lungs, heart is lie, which is somewhat tilt towards the left lung. The lungs lie in the thoracic cavity, and thoracic cavity is separated by the abdominal cavity by a partition named as diaphragm. Now let us talk about each of these organs of respiratory system. First is external nostrils. The external nostrils are present in pair situated at the lower end of nose. This is the nose. At the base of nose, a pair of nostrils are present through which air. This is the nose. Sorry. At the base of nose, a pair of nostrils are present which are known as external nostrils. The fresh air enters through the external nostrils and goes into the nasal cavities. फंक्शन क्या है एक्सटर्नल नोस्ट्रिल्स का? एंट्री ऑफ फ्रेश एयर and reaches this fresh air into nasal cavities. इंटरनल नोस्ट्रिल से पहले हमारा एक पॉइंट रहता है कि जो नेसल कैविटीज़ हैं आर लाइंड विद ciliated pseudo stratified columnar epithelial cells। जो नेसल कैविटी है वो किससे लाइन है? सिलिएटेड सूडो स्ट्रेटिफाइड कोल्यूमिनर एपिथेलियल सेल्स। और ये सेल क्या करती हैं? दीज आर रिच इन ग्लैंड सेल्स, और जो ग्लैंड सेल्स हैं वो सिक्रीट करती हैं म्यूकस। तो म्यूकस का फंक्शन क्या है? इट entraps the particles from the air which enters through nasal cavity into the internal नोस्ट्रिल्स। क्या है? दोबारा सुनो कि जो नेसल कैविटी है वो किससे बनी हुई है? आर लाइंड विद सिलिएटेड सूडो स्ट्रेटिफाइड कोल्यूमिनर एपिथेलियल सेल्स। और ये जो सूडो स्ट्रेटिफाइड कोल्यूमिनर एपिथेलियल सेल्स हैं वो सिक्रीट करती हैं, वो किस में रिच हैं? वो ग्लैंड सेल्स में रिच हैं। ठीक है, ग्लैंड सेल्स क्या सिक्रीट करती है? म्यूकस सिक्रीट करती हैं। म्यूकस का फंक्शन क्या है? म्यूकस का फंक्शन ये है कि जो एयर है एंटर कर रही है हमारे नोस्ट्रिल्स में, नोस्ट्रिल से नेसल कैविटी में, उस एयर में अगर कोई डस्ट पार्टिकल्स या फिर कोई फॉरेन पार्टिकल प्रेजेंट है, उस पार्टिकल को क्या कर लेगी? एंट्रैप कर लेगी वहाँ से, नेसल कैविटी से। और सेकंड क्या है नेसल कैविटी का मेन फंक्शन? एक और नेसल कैविटी also lined with olfactory epithelium। Olfactory epithelium act as a organ of smell। अब नेक्स्ट आता है हमारा नेसल कैविटी और नेसल चैम्बर opens into pharynx। This is the nasal cavity. This nasal cavity is opened into a pharynx।